with us and check out the Margaret River Region, more than just a wine region. It spans as far north as Bunbury and as far south as Augusta. The region produces over 20% of Australia's premium wine market, with 5,840 hectares under vine, and there's more than 215 wineries.
The region also showcases some of the most spectacular coastline you're likely to see. Pristine beaches, a stunning cave system, and tasty fresh produce and restaurants. It's impossible to see it all in one trip, so there's always excuses to keep coming back to enjoy a new adventure every time.
On this visit to West Australia's most famous wine region, we enjoy a liquid lunch at Busselton Foreshore, we visit a venison farm and enjoy other local produce, and we find ourselves a little too close to a fast approaching fire front.
Jen finally takes me to the stunning and very popular Meelup Beach for a snorkel and a swim. We see dolphins and stingrays, plenty of bird life. We cook up our version of surf and turf. We discover a secret water hole and iconic landmarks. And once again, the car seems to find its way back to Simo's Ice Creamery. Oh, and of course the brewery.
Of course. So join us for Adam and Jen on the move, Margaret River Region.
Get busy.
Hello and welcome to Adam and Jen on the Move. We are just having a long weekend down south, staying at the Vast Turf Farm where we always go, so that we can hot tail it just through, some different spots, trying to do different things to what we have done in the past. So today we decided to head towards Nannup inland. It's about 40 minutes inland from Busselton, and have a look at a lake called...
No, it's a pool, not a lake. I think it's called Barrabup. It's a swimming spot. It used to be all run by the timber mill industry, so you couldn't get in here to get to it, but now it's all opened up. I don't know how to pronounce it. Barrabup?
Yeah, something like that.
Everything in WA ends with an up.
That's right, which supposedly means place of.
But it's a pretty watering hole, good place to swim.
Gorgeous.
There's camping spots here, but not for caravans, just for tents or rooftop tents or swags.
There is I think it's called Barrabup Pool, but I'll confirm that. Anyway, we weren't planning to go in for a swim or anything, just having a look. Adam's going to put the drone up, but we were just passing one of the bridges that's across here, and we can see a massive fire front, which we had no idea was here. So I think we're going to put the drone up quickly, see what we can see, and probably get the hell out of here. So anyway. So there's another family here. They've just noticed it, and it looks like they're getting out. I think we're going to do the same. As you can see, look at this. Very dark and a little bit scary. So we're gonna go.
Flew the drone up to have a look. It looks like it's miles away, but
it doesn't feel like it's miles away when you're sitting in the forest. You can't smell it. So I think it looks way worse than it is, but to be safe, we're heading out. And it's funny because we were just saying they have a camping area here, and we were just saying, I don't think I'd camp here in summer just because there's so many bushfires north, south, east, west of WA, and they are pretty constant throughout summer, and especially we've been having huge hot days of sort of over 38 degrees consistently, so there is no way that we would camp in amongst the bush. Actually, look, so I think we were going to head to Nannup, but that is kind of heading toward the fire, so I'm a little unsure as to what we're going to do, so we best get off this and make some smart decisions. See you soon. This is just the heavy smoke from
Nearly
it.
just hit 3 emus on the road.
God, yeah. I did get a photo of one real quick, but... It's funny, all of a sudden you think, oh my God, we're heading straight into it, and then you just see this nice calm, and you go, okay, no, it's okay, we're heading in the right direction, we're coming out of it. It's so disorientating being around a fire when you have no information about, I mean, there probably is information somewhere, but there's bad reception here anyway. So we've just decided to hot-tail it to the coast. Surely it can't chase you there. And we'll see how we go. But we are certainly having 4 seasons in one day. We've gone from a fire zone into rain before we hit the coast near Carradale, heading to Hamlin Bay to eat our lovely wraps on the beach is the plan. Alrighty, well, we made it to Hamlin Bay. It's still a bit cloudy, but this place is famous for the stingrays, and we have been here before. If I find any of that footage, I'll show you. But there's a big crowd of people down by the shore, so that's got to be stingrays. Hamlin Bay. Not only is it beautiful, speaking of, but there's stingrays. So that was Hamlin Bay. Now, second time we've been here, and both times we've been here, there are people that ruin it for everybody, that have to get right in on top of the poor stingray and then crowd it so that no one else can get, you know, close to even sort of see it, because they're like surrounding it and touching it and flapping it. And honestly, one day I would be quite pleased if there was just a little prod with the tail, just to remind them that it is a wild creature, and the signs do say don't get too close. Adam's been wanting to come here every time we come to Margaret River and it's always shut. Someone wants to get himself some deer.
Yeah.
So, the Venison Farm, Margaret River. Get ourselves some nice lean meat. Oh dear.
Hello, good, thanks. How are you? It's a venison fillet.
Look at this big one. Some sausages. Ooh, helps. You know I like that. This is so cool. So what'd you get yourself a bit of?
Venison biltong. What else do we get? We've got a venison fillet steak.
We got venison
And we got
and
some-
red wine and garlic sausages and crocodile chorizo, which I'm going to have on some crackers when we get home, and some tips on how to cook venison because it is a very lean meat like a kangaroo, very gamey. So we'll be slapping that on the barbie extra hot. All right, let's go.
Beautiful. You want some?
I'll have a tiny bit, thank you. Yummy. Thank you. Oh, here's my cow hides. I'm sitting indoors for sure. What a view. Vineyards and beer. I love the Margaret River region.
So after a couple of drinks at Kawaramut Brewery, we decided to head back to camp and just relax and chill, watch the stars, cook up some dinner and do what we like to do, just sit outdoors and look around. Day 2 sees us just mucking around the Bustleton Jetty area, the foreshore, having a lovely lunch at the Goose, which we didn't show because no one needs to see me eating, and try and finish off with a quick swim somewhere around the jetty.
Look, this is how he turns his carriage around. He just does a little U-turn there. Oh my god, he's on wheels. He's using tyres. That's cheating. Yeah. Nah, now he's back on the rails. But he's got his wheels down.
Just lower your car. That's how they do it.
Well, that was another specky day in the Margaret River region. Today, more of Bustleton, which is beautiful. You've got to love Bustleton. Had a beautiful swim. Water's lovely. Got joined by a couple of poodles that Adam is not happy about.
Just control your dog, that's all. It's not our dog, we might not like swimming with your dog.
That's right. Not everybody loves dogs, but anyway. This is how the day turned out, and it was supposed to be overcast all day.
No such thing as a bad dog, just bad owners.
He still hasn't gotten over it. Anyway, I'm hoping that he takes me to the ice creamery. That's the plan, to get my special choc almond from Simo's Ice Creamery. But we'll see how we end up. All right, later, stayers.
One, two, three, go.
So we've decided to come to Meelup Beach for the morning. And that's Meelup Beach. Are you actually serious? Look at the colour of the water. And even though it's busy, there's still plenty of room. So I'm stoked about this. Well, hello and welcome to Meelup Beach in Dunsborough. It is a specky day. We've got the cabana up for the first time. Little Chrissy gift that we bought for ourselves. Actually, no, Jackson bought that for me for Christmas.
What?
The cabana.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jackson. So we thought we'd put it up for the first time, obviously not using any instructions, because that's how we like to roll. And we did it. Mind you, it's just an umbrella with some sand. Is a spectacular beach and probably one of the most popular in the region, and you can see why. So lovely. We've decided it is snorkel time. Ooh! Just got to get back in.
I think I'll dissolve. Nights I lost to alcohol. Friendships made from barley and gin disappear when I see you with him.
Well, you said A plus J. Now you've got J plus A.
I'm doing it so I can't have you plus me. Because it's coming from me. How good. Not the most delicate. Take a photo of it, please. And that is how you do that. Okay, well, we're going to move from Meelup Beach. We've had a little bit of lunch, and not only that, I don't know whether it's just me, but someone's setting up camp right in front of you. Like, there's a ton of space. Look at this. Or even just behind here. But they set up right there, and it's a whole family. So I was literally staring at that view, and then all of a sudden, boom, in there. Time to go. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it there. We've had a great time in the Margaret River region. I know we've showed you Dunsborough before, but just wanted to show you a few different areas that we hadn't seen that extended a little bit further than just Bustleton itself. So I hope you enjoyed Yallingup, Dunsborough, Nannup, Carradale, a little bit of Margaret River. We certainly did. We had an absolute blast. So please don't forget, like and subscribe. It really makes a difference for us. And get busy living. Hello and welcome to Adam and Jen in the kitchen. So if there's anything you know about me, I love my food, I love eating. I was born hungry and I'm always hungry. And Adam and I love cooking. So we thought that we would show you what we're cooking tonight.
So this is something we would not normally do because we're never gifted a crate. However, we were fortunate enough to get 3 crays off one of Jenny's customers. Thank you, Arno. Shout out to Arno. I know you're probably never going to watch this, but we really appreciate it. This was spectacular. We had them over Christmas. We've got one little one left, which we're going to cook up tonight, and we're going to do what's called, well, what we call a surf and turf. Some people call it a beef and reef.
Yeah, it depends on where you come from, I guess. But
exactly.
yeah.
So this has already been cooked for us. It's been steamed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to gently fry it in a fry pan with some garlic, lemon and some ghee, and then we're going to pour that over the top of our steak, and it's going to be sensational. As I said, we don't normally live like this, when we're on the van, but today we are.
Yay!
Get busy living.
Indeed. Like and subscribe. Every good surf and turf needs a nice fresh salad to go with it. And because we're on the road, again, you just use what you've got. So I have been obsessed with fresh pineapple ever since Christmas when we've had it with, fruit platters. So I managed to pick up another one, and I have used it pretty much every night. You can cook this on the barbie and it caramelizes and is amazing. We put it in, what dish did we put it in? We made Jerez eggs for breakfast, and
Our version.
yeah, and I added a little bit of diced pineapple to it, and then it cooks in the pan, and just, it adds that sweetness. So instead of ever adding sugar, maybe consider adding some fresh pineapple as a different option, or some beautiful fresh honey, organic honey.
You probably shouldn't mix cultures. However, try it. You might find it's really spectacular.
Absolutely. So anyway, I'm making a super simple salad to go with our beef and reef, and it is just mixed greens, just a bag of greens that you can get. I've diced up some gherkin because I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm going to put some pineapple through, and then anything else that I may be able to find in the fridge. I'm going to toss it with a dressing that I make, which is creamy, good for you, and delicious. And it is literally just Greek yogurt, mustard, salt, pepper, and honey. And it's amazing.
If you haven't tried this dressing, it is amazing, and it's really good for you. Try it.
So Greek yogurt, honey, mustard, bit of salt and pepper, sometimes a squeeze of lemon juice, even some really finely diced up gherkin. Mix it all together and toss it through your salad. You will not regret it. Dollop it on chicken, dollop it on your steak. It's a winner with everything, but it certainly livens up a boring salad. Okay guys, so here it is. This is the simplest and most healthy dressing that we have discovered. Greek yogurt, only Greek, not fruit. It's good for you. Just a good dollop of that. I always make enough for some leftovers. So we have our Greek yogurt. I've stolen from Adam a little bit of zested lemon. Why not? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Hint of salt, not too much. Good crack of pepper. A squeeze, just a tiny bit, just a little bit of lemon. If the pit goes in, who cares? Doesn't matter, whatever. And what we bought today, Take Me Home Honey. Take Me Home Honey. You can't get better when you see the hives out in the backyard. So, again, not too much. You don't want this to be too sweet. A good old drizzle of that. And very important, probably the most important of the ingredients for taste is the mustard, and about that much. Sometimes I come back and I add some more, but let's see. Mix it all in. See, if you're making a Caesar, this is what I use for my Caesar dressing. If you're making a coleslaw, this is what I use as my coleslaw dressing.
Got our steak. 3 minutes for Jen, 5 minutes for me.
How do you like
Turn
it?
I like mine medium, Jen likes hers rare. So that's what we're going to do.
Beautiful.
Then we'll turn it, then we'll let it rest for 5 minutes, and then during that 5 minutes we'll do our sauce with our lobster or cray, whatever you call it.
Same, but different.
Oh, that's so tender. That's like really good.
You're welcome. This is how I rock. This is how I rock.
We're so lucky we eat so well and so healthy. Yummy. Good job. So there you have it. Just a casual little surf and turf while you're on the road, and a nice easy salad with that beautiful yogurt dressing. Even if you don't have the crayfish, which we were lucky enough to have, the steak on its own, it's proof that rump steak, you know what? It's a cheaper cut of meat, but it's juicy and delightful, and you are my new favourite person. Well done, mate.